you, Elie, for joining Luxe Insider today.
Welcome, Anita. We are very happy to welcome you here.
Yes, I'm also very happy to see you, Elie. Um, First of all, you have come on board after a gap from Basel World into Watches and Wonders. So, what was it that made you decide that you need to be part of Watches and Wonders now? After already 2 or 3 years have passed post lockdown, that it became from SIHH to Watches and Wonders.
It's an excellent question, Anita, and my answer is the following. I was in a exiting the period COVID. I was in a wait and see position. I was not so sure at the time, to be honest with you, that the fair concept will be on the long term. And I was completely wrong. Completely wrong. Why? Because people need to connect with each other. This is part of the, the, the human we are, you are, and I am. We need to connect with other people. We need to share experiences, to share emotions. People need to see the products in real. They want to travel. They want to be in Geneva for a special occasion with all their friends, with all the different distributors, subsidiaries, suppliers in the world. They want to be all together at the same time. So for us as a brand, it's a this year to particularly, it's a fantastic opportunity to meet with all the different key people working within our industry, from the press to the suppliers, to the distributors, to our retailers. So that's the reason why it was so important for me to be back. I missed the first one and I missed the second one. Why? Because during the first one, I was supposed to confirm the second one, but because I was not there, it was difficult. So I knocked the door very hardly and said, I need to be for sure
Part of it,
part
okay.
of it. We are a Geneva-based brand. We need to take part of this so great event for not only for the industry but for Geneva, the city. And they said, obviously, yes, Raymond Weil needs to be part of this Watches and Wonder fair for I hope very long time.
So I can already feel that you are absolutely happy to be a part of this exhibition. I need not even ask that question. Let's dive directly into discovering your lovely pieces that you probably have launched, the latest and the new edition that you've launched here.
So we launched last year a complete new collection
Okay,
named Millésime.
Millésime, yes.
Millésime.
The
And
Grand Prix or the Logeries
Yes.
award was Millésime, right?
Yes, exactly. So the collection had initially been launched with 40 or 5 different executions, most last year, somewhere last year. Then we were lucky to win the JPSG 2023 for a product or timepiece below 2,000 Swiss francs
Yes.
in the challenge category. It was absolutely unexpected for
Is
me.
it?
I mean, you have no idea. I was there. I heard the name of Raymond Weil. I became so emotional, so emotional. I mean, not only because it was a special moment for the company, but I thought about my grandfather, the founder. I thought about my
Yes.
father, who was the second generation. Now
Third
I'm the
generation.
third generation at the head of the company, and we finally got a beautiful prize or reward, a reward that came from our peers. It's even more important, you know.
Sure.
It's a fantastic recognition for my team, for all the people who are working around the company, and so yeah, even for the suppliers. I mean, I got so many phone calls the day after. I mean, congratulating the brand for this great job. So this is the Millésime collection timepiece with the small second at 6 o'clock
It's
that
beautiful.
won the prize.
Okay.
It's a 39 millimeter stainless steel timepiece.
It's 30?
39 millimeter.
39
39
millimeters.
millimeter. So
Somehow 39 seems to be the rage these days, right?
I think that it's completely the right size. I would say worldwide right now.
Okay.
39 millimeters. So
And can you explain what the dial?
with
Yeah.
pleasure. There are
Yes.
so many things that I
Yes.
would like to tell about this product.
Yes, please.
So it's a 39 millimeter stainless steel case.
Okay.
Very beautiful thickness with a different finish, brushed and polished. You have a glass box. You have also a sector dial right in the middle. You have a curved dial at the extreme. Hands are also curved. The crown has our own monogram, RW. At the extreme end of the leather strap, you have a stitching with a W as well. So there are a lot of little details that are very important for a piece that is just below 2,000 Swiss francs, $2,000. We took inspiration for this design from the 50s to the 60s. It was the code name, I would say, for the initial brief was neo vintage. So neo vintage.
Yes.
So it's really like neo vintage means we took inspiration from the past years, from the past decades in terms of tradition, watchmaking know-how, into something very simple, elegant, and refined.
Beautiful watch. I did see it before, now seeing it. And when you see the watch and when you feel the watch, it's a different thing that, as you mentioned to me, I'm falling in love with it.
Thank
I
you.
must tell you, it's beautiful piece.
Thank you.
And it's also uh, unisex. I wouldn't really say that it is meant only for men. It will be meant for women or a man. You can adorn it, right?
No,
Is that right?
you're absolutely right. To a point where I will introduce you in few minutes another size which is a 35 millimeter.
So
And
this
you will
was the one which you won, right?
that's the
39.
one who won the prize.
39
We took the decision this year to extend the range of this winner piece with a denim blue dial that is here.
Yeah.
Also, because there is a demand from different markets, we took the decision also to introduce a very beautiful
Oh, yes.
British racing green dial, but on bracelet that time.
Okay.
So this is the extension of the winner line.
So this is this year now at Watches and Wonders, right?
Those are the two, the denim blue and the
And
British
the
racing green.
British racing.
The new timepiece for Watches and Wonder 2024.
It's beautiful.
Thank
This
you.
one as well.
We also developed this year for Watches and Wonder a happy moon phase. Why happy?
Happy moon phase.
Happy moon phase. You will see that there is a human face designed
Yes.
for the moon phase.
Okay.
And it's not just a human face, it's a happy moon phase. We need positivity right now, you know? So it's a special design. The color of the dial is a midnight blue color dial.
Nice,
on,
it is very nice.
on
Yes.
a pink PVD gold time case.
But this is also priced below 2000.
It's priced just slightly above 2000
Because it is
because of the moon phase
okay.
movement and the fact that it's a PVD gold getting. It's slightly below 2,500.
2500. Okay.
I take the opportunity being with you.
Yes, which one
also
are you wearing? Correct.
to show you what I'm wearing.
Yes.
There is always a meaning of the one you pick sometimes.
Is it? I want to know what is the meaning that you picked sometimes, no? Today,
For
what
me,
were you
it's
wearing?
always my favorite. For me, it's always the favorite watch.
Favorite watch.
Yeah.
So this is your favorite watch?
For these days, yes, I would say yes. So it's a 39 millimeter chronograph, tri-compacts movement, still midnight blue dial with subcounter in white color. It's a 39 millimeter case, and if you look at the thickness, it's
Yes.
well executed in the sense that it's not over thick. The pusher for the chronograph functions are easy to use. So yeah, for sure.
Okay.
And this piece is also available in a bracelet, metal bracelet combination. Here.
Okay.
Right. Last but not least, I mentioned before.
Can we stay on this for 1 minute?
Yeah, sure.
This piece is your favorite, but
Yeah.
is
It
it?
doesn't mean that I won't change to another one in
Yeah,
the
sure.
day,
But
right now.
like the outfit that you worn today, you
It's the one I
selected
picked.
this
Mhm.
pick, this pick
Yeah.
because of blue color, or is it because of?
Well, I like blue color in general.
Okay.
I think that this combination with this reverse panda dial is absolutely beautiful, elegant, and you're right. I think that
It blends
match
well.
quite well
No.
my suits today.
That's why I said I want to stay with this question because young people, you are the inspiration for them. How do you decide which watch to wear on your look? Are there any tips that you would like to share with our audience as to how they can dress up?
Well, for me personally, it's more depending on my mood and what I'm doing. If I'm doing exercise, sport activities, or if I'm going to the office and or traveling, it depends a lot on
Sure.
more on the activity more than on my way of dressing. But again, I think that the great things about millésime is that it match probably every single occasion that you can have within your day. Um, it's elegant for sure, and with a jeans and a white t-shirt,
It's fine still.
it's fine still.
Okay.
So you don't need to be absolutely overdressed to wear a millésime collection. Jeans and t-shirt, you're good too.
This minimalism that you have launched, you also had the younger target or younger audience in your mind
Oh,
when you designed this. So what was the thought that made you launch this?
I think that for us as a brand, it was very important to enlarge our audience
Okay.
to a more younger audience in order to rejuvenate, to revitalize our clientele. And when I gave the product brief to my designer, I said, listen, I would like to have a neo vintage look timepiece for watch enthusiasts, for watch passionates, watch geeks. And you have no idea. I met with a lot of your colleagues, different retailers over the last few days, and they have all confirmed the fact that this timepiece, not because of the look, but also because of the size, is perfectly matching the target we had at that time in mind, which is the watch enthusiast.
The
watch
watch enthusiast. Okay. Watch enthusiast. Okay.
So, talking about the watch enthusiast, they're also looking for smaller watches.
Okay.
Size, you know.
Why these days
It's
many
a-
brands are doing more smaller size?
It's a trend.
It's a trend.
It's
Okay.
a trend. And you mentioned the fact that a 39 could perfectly be wear um, by a woman or a lady or a man.
Yes.
But the 35 as well. The
The
35
as well. Yes.
So you have here a 35
Yes.
in different execution with the
Yes.
silver dial
Yes.
that was launched last year.
And there's a
And this is a burgundy
burgundy. Yes.
burgundy dial on a pink.
This is
Gold.
burgundy. Yeah. Burgundy
Mhm.
seems to be a trend, huh? Also, I find a lot of watches in burgundy.
Yes.
Yeah. Is there a favorite fashion brand of yours that you always stick to, or you love? Like you love your watches. Is there a fashion brand or a fashion suit that you like for men? And your personal favorite fragrance, which one is it?
Oh, my personal fragrance is Terre d'Hermès.
Hermes.
Ouais, Terre d'Hermès. Terre d'Hermès.
That's
It's mine since
okay.
20 years, and I love that one, and my wife loved that one too.
Okay.
So it's an important thing, I
Yeah.
think, to make her happy with that.
Happy? Yes.
And in terms of fashion brands, I'm not too much into fashion brands. I like different brands. I'm traveling a lot, so you know what? Most of the time, I seize the opportunity to be in a duty free or in an airport. I have like a 1 hour free for myself, and then I'm walking around, and then I find one or the other brand that I could appreciate, and I pick one thing.
Pick that.
It's more like that.
It's nothing like there is one Xenia or it's Hugo
No,
Boss or it's
no, not necessary. There are many brands that I enjoy, wearing, but not necessarily a specific.
Specific one. Okay, very well. So India is obviously your market where you have been there for many years.
Yes.
What are your plans for the
Well,
India
it's
market?
an important market for the family, I would say.
Yes.
Since the very day one. I mean, for my grandfather used to travel in India
Yes.
in the early 80s, and he was one of the first brands, Swiss
Yes.
brand, to be
Sure.
introduced to the Indian market. My father, you know my father quite well, is a passionate
For
guy
India.
about India. He could just be in India every single day. And I love India too, you know, and I think that it's a beautiful market, a big market. I think that we will do well in the future thanks to our retail partner and distributor, which is Ethos right now.
Yes.
We are growing quite well, pretty well with them right now in the market, and I think that sky has no limit for the Swiss industry uh, right now in India, at least for the next years to come, because there is a fantastic energy, dynamism, um, and yeah, I'm very optimistic for the future in India.
Thank you so much, Eddie.
Thank
It
you,
was
Anita.
great speaking to you, and thank you for your time.
Thank you, Anita. Thank you. I hope to see you soon.
Yes.